Watch me prep and yarn over. Watch me roll this up and get better. Hey y'all, welcome back to another Prep With Me Monday. Okay, so this past Saturday was June the 29th, 2024. And so with this Prep With Me Monday, I'm going to discuss what happened. And then we're going to go over what to do next for this week. And this is going to be what, July, I don't have the date on there. But anyway, this coming Saturday, there'll be the next market. So there's only 4 markets left. Only 4 markets left, so for this season. And then I have some opportunities for 3 people invited me for, and they're all in September, these. And I think somebody invited me to one in August. I'll have to check. But anyway, trying to stay focused. Okay, so I went to the market with 34 items and I came back with 10 items. So it's a pretty good market. And I came back with 4 keychains. It would have been possibly 5. I didn't give it a chance. So the person that bought the corn stuff, it was after they did the corn eating contest. And I went ahead and gave them the little keychain, the little corn keychain. And it was an option to do a keychain if they wanted to, but he just took it with them. So he just got a matching corn. This one doesn't have eyes on it. Because I didn't want to be stuck with any corn related item. Okay, so I had 3 cats. They all sold. 5 chickens. They all sold. I have 1 flip the fish left. Or whatever. And like my husband said, they kept picking it up or whatever, but they would see something else they wanted. And I said, well, it'll eventually sell. But I'm not gonna make any more unless it's ordered after that. Yeah, I make certain stuff when they're selling, and like a good bit of it back to back. But then if I don't see it really selling, then I'm just not gonna, like, compared to everything else, because I need to make, enough stuff for each market, and I don't want to be stuck on one thing when I can make other stuff. The chameleon, the purple chameleon, is sold. That's something else that I'm gonna take a break on. The bees, I only sold 1 this time, but it was another thing that they would pick up and put down and get something else. So I have 2 bees left. 2 of these. Okay, and then I got 3 fish bowls left. Another thing they kept picking up and putting back down. The mallard sold, so the duck sold this time. I had made 2 axolotls, both of those sold. Like I said, axolotls are something that if I can't think of what else to make, I'll go ahead and make some of those, and they usually sell. And so I'm going to keep making those. My sea turtle is sold. Now, I probably need to make more than 1, but it's just I charge more for those because of the time it takes to make. And so, hold on. Okay, he must have didn't like something he saw on TV. Okay, so anyway, my butterfly sold, my cactus sold, the corn sold, and the manatee sold. And I have 4 keychains left out of my 8. Like I said, I gave 1 away. This was something else that, it's like a lot of people were just trying to decide, and they would get more than one thing. Like, I had multiple people this time come back and get something else, come back and get something else. And it was funny about the chicken, because I had 1 chicken left, and a woman was like on her, you know how you can do video chat and stuff, and she was just like looking, and she was like, look, she has 1 left. You want this one or whatever? She was looking for a certain color or whatever. And I was like, well, I can make her a certain color. And she was like, well, she said she's debating. And then she said, because she needs one to match the one she already got at home. I said, you can collect them now, But it was funny because she was just arguing back and forth with whoever this was. Because she's like, you need me to get it. You better go ahead and get it because somebody else is about to get this one, I bet you. And you could tell when they come back and they look and they're like, they already got it. Because what people do, if they don't buy right then and there, they'll make a lap. Because it has multiple vendors, they'll make a lap come back around. And either I'm the last person or I'm just when they come back through. And because a lot of times they're getting like their fruits and their vegetables. So it's a farmer's market. Or they're getting like different unique, because it's more than just me as a crafter. It has different people that's making different things. And so they'll go back through and they're like, oh, okay. All right. And then like with kids, like the parent to be, well, let's see, you want that, or because we're gonna look at, because you might want something else. But 9 out of 10 times the kids actually do come back to get a stuffy, and I think that's pretty cool because I mean y'all have multiple options out there. I'm not just the only person, so I mean it feels good. And I like, even if you don't even buy anything, I have people that come by and compliment and everything, or like, oh, you do good work, or can you make this or whatever, and then I might have an order or whatever. So I do have a couple of orders I need to fill. One person made an order while they were there. Because like I'll tell anybody, you can say, oh, how about you make this, but it's not finalized unless, because I usually take a deposit or whatever for one, because of depending on what it is. Well, not even depending on what it is. I usually take a deposit for safety, far as if I need to buy anything to go to make what you have, and also to ensure that you're gonna buy this item, because what if I'm stuck with it? What if this is only a personalized thing that only you want, or whatever, you know? And I don't need to be working on something else when I need to be, you know. And so anyway, that's why I usually tell people that if you want a certain thing, for you to guarantee to make it and for you to have it, you have to order it. Because if I'm prepping for the market, I'm just making multiple things, and you can have an idea, and it might be a cool idea, but somebody might buy it before you get it. So why don't you just go ahead and tell me? Because I'm not going to hold it unless it's paid for, you know. All right, so this is going to be July. Okay, let me go ahead and do this. Okay, so today is Monday the 1st. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it's the 6th. July 6th. Wow. 7/6, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. 7/6/2024. Okay, so what's set in stone, like I said, my three main items I always make is the cats, chickens, and bees. They always sell. Boats. A lot of times they sell out, but because I make new items each week, it kind of varies. And plus, some people come back and get, like, people come by and get 2 at a time a lot of times, you know, certain things, and those are. Alright, so when it comes to my bees, I'm going to order one. Okay. So cats, I like to make at least 3 of those. Let's see. My chickens, I like to make at least 5 of those. Let's see. And I'll just go ahead and put bees right there. I usually have them 3 together on the paper. I don't. Right there. Bees, I'm only gonna make 1 more. Like I said, I always make 3 to put in my little thing. Now, if I just so happen to get, you know, bee crazy all of a sudden, but they're actually my least favorite to make, because I have to put the wings on and stuff, and I never feel like I get my eyes exactly the same on each bee. They really look similar, but they just, to me, I'm not. So, but anyway, and the wings are always the last thing I put on. But since I only have 1, I might just go ahead and just do the whole bee. Okay, so those 3 things. Now, when it comes to the little theme or whatever for the kids market and all that, or the farmers market in general, I just put it as a farmers market in general because the kids market is kind of based off a lot of stuff. It's gonna be games and activities, and they don't have the other little thing. They always have 2 different things, and this time they don't have the other one that says to be announced. So whenever I find out that, then I might say something Wednesday if they have it updated by then. If not, then I'll just let you know what it was Friday. But anyway, I always try to do something with, like I said, this last thing was corn related, so that's why I made sure I made a corn stuffy and a corn keychain. I don't want to overdo it unless it's something that's like if it was like chicken related or something like that, that'd be easy, or something, but it's not. So those 3 things. I guess I'll make some axolotls. I'll make 2 or 3 of them, since I don't have a set thing to focus on. That kind of slows me down. I'll try to make another turtle of some sort. I'll try to aim for 2. This week's not like how last week is so far. Keychains, I'll go ahead and make 4 more. I do want to fill in my keychains. And I guess I'll just freestyle with the rest of the stuff. The fish bowls, I'm okay with having 3, and plus I didn't order anymore. Like I said, I wanted to just pretty much see how those go and see how they sell. If I sell out of them, fine. I'm just not gonna hurry up and try to restock them. And plus, this is going towards the end of the season. What I did want to focus on was to find bigger bowls that are plastic, that's not like hot, because I don't want to charge too much for them, you know. And yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna freestyle on the rest of them. Now I did I did make some chicken shells, is what I call them. Well, pretty much anybody calls like something that's just be stuffed. I did make some or whatever. I got like pretty much the body, the tail. I need to stuff it, put the eyes, put the beak, and and the comb and all that on it. But I got 4 of those already, so I think my last one I'm gonna make is gonna be white. I'm gonna show you all 4 of the colors and stuff I got right now. I don't have any of that thick black yarn I like to have for these, because like these are like the Bernat yarn and all that. But so I have this one. It's got like his, I guess you can say it's like a light gray and has darker gray specks and lighter gray specks in them. I finally decided to go ahead and do the red or whatever. And then I got this cream colored one, and then I got this one. And it's some of this might be Yarn Bee too, because it's like Bernat and Yarn Bee look very similar. But yeah, I think my last one is gonna be a white chicken, and I have been trying to go ahead and use the rest of one of my yarns because it's basically used just for the white chicken, because I don't like, because it's crazy because it can be made by the same company and the same style, but some of them feel just a little bit more rougher when you actually work with it. Like it's soft, but then when you start working with it, it feels rougher. And so I'm gonna finish using that one before I use, cause I have another one that's similar but it's soft, and I think it's a Snuggles Light. But anyway, so I got my 4 shells, and then someone asked about my pricing, and I'll go ahead and tell y'all. I mean, I'm not ashamed. I actually should be charging more, I know that, but from where I'm at and everything else, it depends on your market. So for the farmers market, where I say, or where I'm selling at, this is what my prices are. Okay, so my cats, chickens and bees, and my fish in a bowl, they're all 10. My flip the fish, my chameleon, my axolotls, my corn stuffy was 7. My mallard duck, the cactus, they were 8. Sometimes it depends on how many colors and stuff I'm using or what it took to make it. Like if it had certain patterns that take certain stitches and stuff. So if it was a little bit more difficult, I'll charge maybe extra $1, or if it's more colors, extra $1. Oh, my manatee was also 7. The butterfly and sea turtle, I only charged 15 for. That's too low for that, but it is what it is. My keychains, I do $5 or 2 for 8 on those. If I make something very small and it's not all that, they don't take too much time, I don't mind charging maybe 5 for those. It depends on what it is and depending on how long it took to make. Because I have made a small turtle, I would say not even 6 inches, but it was a sushi turtle, and it was with the wasted yarn, the 4 wasted yarn, so the regular, like I think a red heart yarn, and I charged I think I charged 15 for that around the time the Christmas market was. But it took time and detail and stuff, and it was a specialized item. But people have told me they paid $25 for even smaller than that, and it was just a regular green turtle, brown shell. So like I said, a lot of times depending on where you at in your market and stuff. Some stuff I have charged more for, and it's sold in the past. But as far as these quick markets like this, and then like I said, my location, I had to learn certain things and about how. But I make sure if I'm charging a certain amount, it's not really hurting me. Or if I brought something from last season and I just wanted to go ahead and sell, but I just don't want to keep it, or whatever, then please don't fuss at me in the comments. I know, but someone asked, so here you go. All right, talk to y'all later.